I can tell you on the first hand. I think my actor career will stop. I think I will focus on my restaurant business.
Hello and welcome back to Everything in Between, podcast number 19. And today we've got a very, very special guest. We have a Portuguese actor, Joao Bonneville. Thank you for being on.
Thank you.
Many of you might not know him, but we also have some Portuguese fans. If you don't know Joao, we've got a few Portuguese subscribers, so I'm sure some people are going to be really excited to have you on.
Good.
So that'll be good. We're just going to ask Joao a few questions. We're going to get to know him. People that don't know him, we're going to know him even more now. Jack, I'm going to tell you a fact about Joao. Joao was in one of the biggest TV shows in Portugal. That was like, he was, yeah. Had 9 seasons. Talk to him about it, Joao, if you want.
Yeah, please, fill me in.
First of all, I just want to say sorry about my bad English. I will try my best. If I can't explain something in English, Thiago will translate for you later, I think.
Yeah.
But, well, I'm 29 at the moment. I start my career with 20 years old. First of all, I made like a teenage series, like more or less a Portuguese high school musical.
Yeah.
More or less. And after that, I've been in Brazil for a while, and I made a TV and cinema course over there. And after that, a Portuguese producer called me and asked me what about my Brazilian accent, because in Brazil they speak Portuguese, but with a different accent. I think it's more or less same with the English, American English and British accent. Has some different words and different meanings for the words. So he called me and asked, what about my Brazilian accent? I just sent my material, my all of school videos and something. And he said to me, okay, I think your Brazilian, it's quite enough for us.
Pretty good, yeah.
We need a Brazilian guy in our next TV series. And they make like a casting with the 2 or 3 Brazilian actors. Yeah. And I don't know why they choose me. So I thought, okay, my Brazilian accent, it's better than Brazilian guys. Crazy, but okay. I traveled back to Portugal and I made that series. And it was a fantastic year to me, because on that year I received a nomination for Best Portuguese Actor on
Wow.
TV. Wow. But I didn't win. The winner was, I don't know if you know, Pepe Rapazote from
Thiago
Narcos series, you know?
Jack, you might know him. He's on Narcos.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, I didn't win, but it's okay. It's a very good actor.
Yeah.
And, well, after that, I made a lot of soap operas, TV series, some shorts for cinema, and a lot of theater as well.
Oh, wow. So you've had a long career for 29 then.
Well, yeah, it's been like 9 full years of career.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's more complicated because our industry, it's a turn nowadays, and now they prefer like an actor with a lot of followers on Instagram and Facebook, instead a good actors or really actors. It's Portuguese actor has a tough life, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. What made you want to become an actor?
Because when I born, I look at me on the mirror and I saw like a cloud,
Clown, yeah.
Loud, yeah.
So no, I think when I'm child, uh, very little boy, I played alone, and I just build my own clothes. For example, police clothes or lifeguards clothes or something. I build my own in my house,
Okay.
and after that, I put the clothes on and go just in front of my house and guard my house.
Yeah.
Uh, so I think the actor life starts very early in my life. But I think the click time was when I'm in a religious group, like a teenage group, religious Catholic group. We made like a mission in Portugal, and we've been in Évora. It's like a poor part of interior of Portugal, and we work with the problematic childs, with very poor people,
Wow.
with very old people as well,
Mm.
and we finished our mission. To finish our mission, we made like a theater, and we invite all of that people, the child, old guys, everyone. And my role in that theater, it was a very old and fat lady, uh, uh, and on the final of the theater, everyone, it was like a big room,
Yeah.
and everyone stand up and clap a lot, and I thought, okay, I just want to make this for the rest of my life.
You have to do
And
it. Yeah.
this happened when I'm maybe 14, 15 years old.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, well, I made the regular school, high school. I study business and economics.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, and after that, I thought, okay, I want to be an actor, so I need to study theater.
Mm.
Um, but it was complicated in my house to say my parents, okay, I want to be an actor.
Mm.
And my parents just said, okay, you need to make your course, regular course, and after that, if you wanna be an actor, or if you wanna be a singer, or if you wanna be a dancer, you can be, but first of all, you need to make a regular course. And after a long fight inside my house, I sneaky I sneaky made a casting for the theater school, and I waited for a few weeks, and I received the results, and I enter on the first position. Um, and I need to make like a Portuguese test, right? English tests, and like a practical test, like acting.
Yeah.
And on the English test, 0 to 20, I got 3. Okay, guys, 3,
Great.
0 to 20, 3. So the and I enter on the first position. So imagine my my test. So the practice one, I thought, well, it will be great,
Yeah.
because if I receive 3 on the English test, if you don't understand something, just ask me again. Sorry, my bad English. One more
Oh,
time.
you're
That's
fine
fine.
at the minute.
It's
We can
fine. We can
understand
understand you
everything.
perfectly.
But yeah, I enter in on the theater school when I'm 18, and I just study for 2 years on the course of 3 years, because on the final of 2 years in that school, I made a casting for that Portuguese high school musical, and I get the job.
Jack, do
Awesome.
you feel like you know Joao now, Jack?
I do, yeah. Thanks for the
Yeah?
rundown. That was really, really nice. Yeah.
Honestly, that program had like 9 seasons. It was one of the biggest things in Portugal. So
Yeah.
it was
I
really
made
good.
the last season.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was perfect. It was the final one, so it's not too good. No, it was a fantastic project in Portugal. It's very famous here in Portugal. And after the 9 season, we made a movie,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and I entered in that movie. It was fantastic. It was like a movie with the best
Of the
character
best.
on all that 9 years. You know.
Can you explain to me your character on the show for someone who doesn't know what you're talking about? Basically,
it's very
sorry.
complicated to explain my character because
Okay.
my character has a peculiar personal activity. You know, it's complicated. It's between how do you say? I don't remember the word in Portuguese, so in English
It's gonna be a bit complicated.
um, you know, ai, como é que se diz, pá?
Wait.
It's just,
I know your character as well. I don't want to explain it in the wrong way because I was watching the show, all the shows as well.
To explain, but
Yeah.
it was a very, very, como é que se diz, tímido.
Like timid, yeah.
timid, right.
It's like you know, I have a glass in my hand and the girls talk to me and I just follow the glass on the ground.
Sorry, we won't be able to, we didn't hear that bit. We couldn't hear that last bit.
I made.
There you go.
Okay, to explain it, it's very strange character. You know, very unique character, and I made a series, very serious search for this character. I've been in clinics to search that specific psychological problems and everything. How do you say? Como é que se diz? Tiago, ajuda-me. Pessoas que são autistas. Autism?
Autism, yeah.
Autism.
Okay.
It's between autism and very timid and very desajeitado.
He's like very clumsy.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a very complicated character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems it. It seems it.
And I get fat for that character as well.
Oh, that's a bonus, isn't it?
Because I played football, like professional football, for a long time, and my body was like in good shape, you know, in that. In that
As
moment.
the English say, hench.
So I need to get fat for that character. Yeah, I think it was fantastic to me. I love that character. It was my first professional character, so it's my first love, you know.
You'll never forget it. Yeah. So yeah, a fun fact about that movie is I made my girlfriend, who's English and does not know a word of Portuguese, by the way, watch that movie, and she loved your character, and she didn't know what was going on. She loved your character. She thought you were funny in it, so she really liked that movie as well. And she didn't understand a word.
Strange. I
Yeah.
think it was about my face. My face's character. It was like more. It was my first character on TV after the theater school. So I think it was a very theater character. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Right, so should we get on to some questions we want to know about you then? Go on, let's go then.
Go on, Tiago. You start off.
I'll start
You're
off.
the fanboy.
I'm the fanboy. Oh, trust me, I was so excited with this. I was not expecting this whatsoever, but
He was.
right.
He messaged me and he was so excited. He said, "This is one of my favorite actors. I can't believe we've got it."
Oh my God.
Honestly, I've watched everything you've been in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Right. My favorite question. This is one of my favorite questions I've got to ask you. What was your inspiration? Who was your inspiration like growing up as a person?
My inspiration for
it could be acting, or it could be just your whole life. Whatever you want to answer.
Well, I don't have idols. I don't have idols in acting. I don't have idols in music. I don't have idols.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like so many stuff, and I like so many different stuffs. It's difficult to me to say, okay, this is my idol. This is what I'm searching for. So one thing it's very important to the actors. It's have your eyes always open. Always. For example, I get the buzz or I get the underground or something, and I sit on my place, and I have my eyes always open and see all the things. I try to see all the things, and I try to imagine. For example, I'm sitting on the bus, and in front of me I have this older lady, and I just look at her and try to imagine her life, where she goes, where she lives, if she has like family or not, if she are rich or not. I try to imagine everything, and I think my inspiration, it's life. It's complicated to tell you, but the life, it's my inspiration. For example, I receive one rule, one character, and I see, okay, this character will be, I don't know. For example, I already made two different lifeguards. So what I make, it's like go to the beach and just sit on the beach and stay all day watching the lifeguards, the movements they make, the the way they talk with each others. I don't know. I think it's my best part of the work. It's the searching work. I love that part.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. Don't really have anything to say to that. That was really good.
Sorry, I don't know if you understood or not, Jack.
No, I understood completely. Yeah. I understood. You find inspiration from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. I have subtitles, maybe. I don't know.
No, honestly, when you said to me your English wasn't perfect, I was worried, but you're really good.
Your English is
I can make like a British accent is better to you.
Where we're from is like the part where we don't really have like the posh accents. We're from like I don't know where in Portugal where they don't have the posh accents, but yeah. Right, Jack, do you want to ask yours then, mate?
Yeah, seeing as though you've been in TV shows and movies, is there one you prefer to do?
Well, I love TV. I love TV. I born in the theater, but I love TV, and I will tell you why. On the theater, for example, you have like a test, like your como é que se diz o texto?
Like the script.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the script, and it's like a closed script. You already know all history. You already know all the script, and you will gonna play every time, every day. It's the same, you know. It's the same script. On TV, every day it's a different day.
Okay.
Because you start with, for example, 20 episodes. So the script it's not closed, and you start recording that script, and every day you will record a different part of the script, different scenes. So every day it's a different day. Every day you discover more and more and more about your character. On the cinema, I think you repeat a lot. Okay, you can be like, in one day you just record one scene, and you repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat that scene. And I prefer TV because you can repeat on TV as well, but you repeat, I don't know, 2-3 times maybe. And when you don't repeat so many times, you can give more, I don't know, for example, you feel something in this moment, and I say, for example, leave me alone. And it's not on the script, you know, but I feel in that moment, and I just
you can improvise.
You can improvise. On TV. On cinema, it's more complicated. So I think I prefer TV.
So you have to stick to the script. Stick to the script in movies, but on TV you can improvise a little bit more.
Yeah. And on that series, on specific series, I played the Brazilian guy. The scripters was Portuguese, and they write in Brazilian way. But I've been in Brazil for so long time, so I received the script and I changed my speaks, you know.
Yeah.
And I improved a lot. I improved a lot, and I love that. I love to improve.
Got more freedom as well with TV shows than to do. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's great. So going on from the TV shows, what's been like the funnest role out of any of the role you've had the most fun doing out of all of them, if you had to pick one?
It's difficult because I love to play that Brazilian one, but I made like how do you say, uma pequena participação.
You had like a participation in one of them, Jack.
Yeah, just a small participation on a very famous Portuguese series as well in Portugal. It's called Inspector Max. You know, it's like a police series with a dog.
Okay.
You know the Rex series, the German series with the dog, police dog.
Well, never seen that, Jack.
Okay. No, I've never seen. Yeah.
It was like a police series with a dog, and I played like a bad guy in that series. I made like a small participation, and I played like a Brazilian guy as well. But I spoke with the director, and I said, okay, I just made the Brazilian guy for a year, so let's make this Brazilian guy a little bit different. And I made the Brazilian guy like a gay guy, you know, homosexual, but very feminine, you know.
Yeah.
Like a very Brazilian guy with a lot of problems, and I love cops, you know.
Yeah.
And it was very funny to record that series. It was hilarious, you know. Because I improved a lot as well in that series, and I start flirting with the inspectors and with the police, and on the other side, the principal actors, They played like inspectors and police and everything. They don't expect that improvement, and they was like, okay, he's flirting to me, and we are in in a difficult situation, police stuffs and everything. I think it was hilarious.
Nice, yeah. I remember I was, because I watched that show even when I was like smaller. I was watching like, because they did like a older version, Jack, and then they got it up again and started a new series with it.
Oh, okay.
It was the same cast, like mainly the main actors, and then I was watching.
If you want to see that episode, it's called Inspector Max, and the episode it's O Concerto do Rafa. It's like the Rafa's shows.
I'll put a link. I'll put a link on the video. I can get it up. Well, that'll be on the link for the video then.
Yeah, right. I'll check that out. I won't understand, but I can get a good glimpse of the character that way. Then what I mean. So, absolutely, yeah.
Go on then, Jack.
It's my question, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
So, stepping outside of acting for a second, what's your favorite thing to do outside of acting? Like, do you have any hobbies?
Well, I have a lot of hobbies. I make a lot of things, and like I said, to be a Portuguese actor, it's very complicated. It's a tough life. We don't receive a lot of money to make the projects, and you can make a project for 8 months, for example, and after that you can be like 1 year without work.
Oh wow! Okay.
It's complicated, You can receive like, it's not huge money, but good money in that 8 months. But you need to stretch that money for the next year.
Yeah.
So it's very complicated. So in one moment on my life, I just thought, okay, I need to work in different things to get money all year, and I make every year I make a TV series or a soap opera or something, but it's complicated because we pay a lot of taxes as well and everything. It's very complicated. So I start to work at the restaurant. My cousin opened a Mexican restaurant in Lisbon, very famous restaurant, and I start to work with him, and I managed that restaurant. And the love about restaurants starts growing, and in that moment, I just opened my own restaurant.
Okay.
But with the COVID-19 screwed everything,
Yeah.
And so nowadays I'm just at home chilling and wait for better times to reopen my restaurants. But restaurants, it's a big love in my life.
Okay.
Football, it's a big love on my life as well.
Like, who do you support?
I played for 10 years professional football, and I love Sporting Clube de Portugal, Sporting Lisbon. It's the best club in the world. Maybe Thiago.
I was just going to say,
maybe, but it is. It is. Football, restaurants, my girlfriend. It's my biggest love.
Absolutely.
This, I think, it will be complicated for me. I think so. Eat, make love, watch football, and that's it.
That's life,
the dream. That's the dream.
Yeah.
So what I've got to ask next is, Which one do I want to ask? I've got a few written down. Right. You obviously love movies, of course. What would you say is like a movie you love the most? Or you might have a few, but what's one you look at and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna watch this because it's just too amazing.
Well, like I said, I don't have like idols,
Yeah.
and neither like a favorite movie or something. But I have a lot of movies I love, and a lot of actors I love as well. I love like Dallas Club,
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, good movie.
I love that movie because I think it was like a fantastic work. Matthew McConaughey's
Unreal. Yeah.
yeah,
Amazing.
I love that movie. I love that movie. Not just because of the Matthew McConaughey work, but the director work with all of scenes and photography way. I just love that movie. Um, in series, I love I think my favorite series it was Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's mine too. Yeah.
Unreal as well.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Amazing.
I love. But for me, watching movies it's very complicated. Uh, I I I like to watch movies alone because my girlfriend just like romantic movies and everything, and I don't like that type of movies.
Yeah.
So I watch movies alone, and I like documentary movies, like real movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I answered your question or not.
No,
You
you
did,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
yeah. As I said, I was. It's like you've obviously got your different type of things. You don't idolize specific things, but you still love things. So you'd answered the question. So there we go. Right, Jack. What's your next one?
Speaking of restaurants, do you have a favorite dish, a favorite food?
Well, that it's a complicated question for Portuguese people,
Yeah.
who will understand me because Portugal, I think it's a country with the very good food. For example, when I've been in Exeter, in south of England, on my first day, I worked at a farm with the cows and sheep and everything, and I woke up like 5 a.m. at the morning. Um, I just ate my breakfast, go work with the cows and everything, like a hard job. And at the lunchtime, they just give me like a piece of bread, two cherry tomato,
Yeah.
and a slice of cherry of cheese,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a bit of butter. And I eat that, and I waiting for the main course, and the people who I work with just ask me, John, do you want a cup of tea? And I'm like, cup of tea? Where is the main dish? Oh no, we just eat like this and everything. And I said, okay.
There's no starters here.
At the moment, I will start cooking in this house. So every day I cooked in that house. I've made like a Portuguese dishes, um, everything. I love cook as well. But to answer your question, I love. It's not Portuguese dish as completely. I love sushi, and I
Okay.
love to make sushi. It's complicated, but it's amazing. I love sushi. I love. You don't know what it is, I think, but cozido à portuguesa. It's a Portuguese dish.
Don't know.
Jack, you might have had it in Portugal when you came, mate.
All right. Okay.
You might have. I don't remember, but you might have.
Okay.
And feijoada. Feijoada, it's a dish with beans and Portuguese chorizo and Portuguese meat and rice and cabbage,
Yeah.
cabbage.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. But well, Portuguese food, it's
Something
amazing.
else.
You
Yeah.
already tried, Jack? You already tried Portuguese food, Jack?
I have, yes. Yeah,
Yeah?
I don't know what the dishes were, but it was very nice. I have
Bacalhau.
had
Days.
Bacalhau.
Pardon?
Codfish,
You-
no?
You've never had the fish, no.
No.
Codfish. You never
Yeah.
tried?
I've had fish before. Yeah, I've had the fish before.
Just
but
not the Portuguese one,
Codfish,
you mean?
codfish.
just not the Portuguese one.
Okay.
Next time I'm
Well,
over there,
I
I'll
love
have to.
cooks, and I love to improve my cooks every day. You know, I just
Yeah.
open the fridge and look at my fridge, and okay, I will make with this and this and this. I will improve something, and I
Yeah.
love that. I love improve, like like you can.
Right. Moving on to the acting again. I want to go back to the acting a bit more. Like,
Okay.
what's a role you'd want to do that you've never done before? Like, what's something you'd want to do, like, as an actor?
I wanna make like a really bad guy, like a really bad guy. I don't know why they just call me to make like a good characters and like virgin characters. I don't know why. Um, I don't know why, but yeah, it's my dream to make like a really bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Right, Jack, you got any? You've got a few left, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, so I'm just looking now. This is really bad of me to not think about it. Right. What's your favorite type of music? Do you have a favorite type?
Like I said, I don't have the
Yeah.
You don't
favorite
have a
type
favorite.
of music. Um, I love classic music.
Okay.
It's very good. I love rock as well. Jazz. I love jazz. Um, but I like Brazilian music. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. And I like, you don't know, Jack, you know, Tiago, Pimba music.
Yes.
Pimba music. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
My mum plays a lot of that, Jack. You've probably heard that.
I have heard it. Yeah.
It's like a popular Portuguese music, you know.
Yeah.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Turn very good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll dance to it. That's pretty much what'll happen.
And I like fado as well. Fado, it's a Portuguese type of music. I think it's unique in the world, and it's amazing. And it's not just fado. Fado, born in old part of Lisbon, and when you listen fado, you just go to the restaurant, a very typical Portuguese restaurant, eat a very good Portuguese food, drink a very good Portuguese wine, and listen fado. It's a travel in your imagination.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
very good. If you came to Portugal, you need to go to the fado's restaurant to eat, drink, and listen fado. It's amazing.
Tiago will have to take me one day there.
I took you to the wrong side of Portugal, mate. I was like, because
when you come back to Portugal, just call me and we will have a dinner on Fado's restaurant.
There we go.
Excellent.
After Corona.
Yeah, that was what I was about to say. When we can ever get on a plane.
Yeah.
Right. So you said obviously you've got your favorite type of movies and TV shows, but if you had to pick one that you'd like, you'd watch more, what would you watch more? Would you say TV shows or movies?
It's difficult question. Maybe movies.
Yeah.
Maybe movies. Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
movies.
Because mine is TV show. Like my favorite TV show is right there, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
That's so. I watch many more TV shows. Jack, what would you say yours is, mate?
Movies. I
Movies.
prefer movies over TV shows. I like the condensed
Yeah.
condensed story rather
Yeah.
than having to wait all the time. I'd rather it just tell a story from start to finish and it's all concluded. That's one of the main reasons I prefer movies instead of having to watch 13, 14 hours worth
Yeah.
TV show.
It's why I choose movies as well.
Yeah,
Fair.
absolutely. That's
Because
why.
you start and finish all history in one episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done. It's all done then after that.
Yeah.
But then you've
Yeah.
got to
Right,
wait to
Jack,
watch TV.
what have you got now, mate?
Uh,
I can ask one if you're still finding one. If you want.
you ask one. Yeah,
Okay.
you know him better. So I'm just trying to think of really like generic questions to ask because I don't know. But you could probably ask more interesting questions. So
Let me see. When like you're gone, what would be one thing you'd want to be remembered about you, like specifically?
Good question. Such a hot guy. No, I'm kidding. Well, depends. Maybe I wanna be remembered like a good actor with good good restaurants as well.
yeah.
And I don't know. I think I'm a funny guy, you know, and everyone around me like to listen to my histories, and I just say a lot of jokes and everything, and I want to be remembered like a happy guy with happy choices.
Okay. Really good answer.
Yeah. It was.
Jack, you've managed to find one, or I can carry on, mate.
Now you carry on. You'll probably think of better ones anyway.
Okay.
So go for it.
We're not going to keep you for that long, though, Joao. Don't worry.
No problem. I'm in quarantine, so no problem.
Oh yeah, you've got a lot. Yeah, yeah, very good point. I just want you to tell us how life is in Portugal with actually COVID, because like obviously in England, lockdown's not been very effective because here we've been told to stay at home, but nobody stays at home. Everybody goes out. Everybody meets with friends. There's been like parties in the forest with thousands of people. So in England, it's completely out of proportion. So I just wanted to know how it's like in Portugal.
Well, Portugal, it's it's complicated because we are Latin, and the Latin people like to stay together and drink a lot of beer and go to the beach and everything and parties, and so I think it's half of our country. It's very straight in this pandemic and everything. So stay at home. And on the other hand, we have half of country just stay at the beach and all the restaurants and street and everything. And we have some places with a problematic pandemic situation, like poor neighborhoods. They make a lot of parties and a lot of stupid things, and it's complicated in that part. But in Portugal starts like a movement about the actors and singers and everything, because on that time it's very complicated to be an artist in this time, you know, because all the theaters are closed. You don't have like shows or nothing. The projects on TV just stopped, you know. So it's very complicated to be an artist on the regular time. So in the pandemic time, it's very, very, very difficult. And many actors and many singers and many artists go to the streets and make like a protest, ask money to the government and everything. And I think um, it's a stupid way to to get attention and to get money.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
One more time, sorry about my bad English, but I need to think in Portuguese and process
It made sense.
all my thoughts in English.
That's fine. You've been fantastic, by the way. You've been excellent.
Yeah. So, Jack, if you can't think of any, I'll ask our final question if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. We've used.
So my final question is, what's in the future for you? What are your prospects for the future? What do you want to do? Just like goal-wise with your restaurant and everything, how do you want to expand anything? Have you got any future goals, stuff like that?
Well, I think my actor career will stop more or less day.
Okay.
I think, because I have some followers on Instagram, but it's not enough to them, and I don't like that life. Like oh, I'm here in the pool, by the pool, and I drink this amazing drink. They pay me for. I don't like that life. So I think my career on TV, it will stop more day or less day. And I will focus on my career in business. I love that area as well. And maybe if I get a good money on the restaurants and everything, maybe I can make my stuffs as an actor, like a good stuffs, because I think Portugal, it's a good country with a very good history, but we don't make good things. We just get the money and make shit, and I don't know why. Because, for example, in Spain, it's our neighbors. They make a good things, like a good series, good movies, everything, and I don't know why we just make shit. I don't know why. And so I think I will focus on my restaurant business. And if the things goes right, I want to start open more and more and more and more. And yeah, I want to be rich.
Yeah.
my my girlfriend, it's a lawyer, so it's a good way.
Yeah, definitely.
It's my girlfriend. Money. Just kidding. But yeah, I just wanna have a good life. I wanna have like a lot of children.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanna have a good life, and I can work in all area. Uh, area.
Yeah. Area.
Yeah, I make a lot of things, so I'm not afraid to the future.
Good. That's a good way of looking on life.
Excellent.
Joao, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on. You shocked me and Jack.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. I'm also going to plug your YouTube, because you've got a YouTube and I was watching it and I really do enjoy the videos where you speak to some other actors, Portuguese celebrities that's been on.
Yeah.
And I think people should get to know them. They get to know you a bit more as well. So I'm going to put your link there as well.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And I'm stopping my videos on YouTube for a while because I'm building a huge thing for YouTube. I will make. I can tell you on the first hand.
Oh.
It will be like a rap, music rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like a joking rap.
Oh.
The rap, it's usual, like made by gangsters with a lot of guns and drugs and everything, like poor neighborhoods and everything.
Yeah.
And I will make like a rap, like a rich guy, like
Okay.
a light and rich guy.
That's going to be
Like
interesting.
a joke.
Yeah.
But I'm building that stuff, so I stopped my videos on YouTube to focus on
Okay.
this.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward
Sorry
to that.
to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. No, that was pretty much just saying that you've been great.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Right.
you. Thank you too. And sorry, my bad English. If you need, you can put subtitles. Everyone
Your English is perfect. It's
Yeah.
absolutely perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for watching, everybody, as well. Make sure to
Thank you,
subscribe.
and good luck for you too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to
Thank
you. Thank you.
No.
Bye.
Bye.